Welcome everyone tonight to TMGeek. We have an awesome match for you coming up. I have been looking forward to this match for ever since I said it. This is a battle of two titans, I would say, and we are continuing our run to the championship. As most of you just saw in the last match, we had Joe Fairley win by TKO, and he also had the first perfect first round, at least in TM Geek history. I don't know about singles or teams, but yeah, Joe has taken over first place. I know we have several other 1-0s, so here we got another matchup coming today to see who else can get to 0-0. I have with me tonight co-hosting a good friend and an awesome host, Aaron Knoll. How are you?
Oh, okay, there we go. Interrupted your intro. Good to be here. We have a very interesting geek match talking about geeky things with geeky players ready to answer geeky questions. Have I said geek enough?
Yes, thank you for doing that.
I'm feeling good. We have two exciting competitors that I know have definitely debated geek before, and now we're here to test them on their trivia knowledge about geek. So it's exciting to see the crossover. Excited to see them play.
Yeah, I just watched a match between these two in another geek-oriented league, and it was awesome. I know one player doesn't think it was as awesome as the other, but go check out that match, Amara versus David over in Full Metal. It was something to watch for sure. All right, let's bring in our competitors. I already kind of spoiled it for you. We'll start off with the Rubear himself, Amaru Moses. How are you, man?
I'd like to welcome everybody to episode 6 of Amarú versus David in the fan leagues. Um, we've had a debate, we've had a couple of matches. Now, round 2 of Geek. Um, Tune in next time when the two of us face each other in some other league at some other point, because that's what's going to happen eventually. There's a quota every month for a Amaru versus David match. There's also apparently a quota for Amaru debuts against a killer competitor in every single league, every single time. So we'll see how this goes. I'm ready to go. It's always fun against David. So let's get it going.
That's right. We put this one together so we could gain some more viewers. That just shows you how awesome you are and how awesome we think you are, Aru. We love you here at TMG. All right, let's
As we
bring
kick him
in
out of the
his
chat.
his competitor. Did I? No, he's good.
I know.
His competitor, David Garcia Alonso. How are you, David?
Well, I'm already laughing, so I mean, it's always going to be like that when I play Amaru. I love playing against him. I think he has still beaten me more than what I have beaten him. So I'm kind of I am willing to try and fix that today. The last gig match we played didn't go so well for him, but the wheel wasn't kind to him. So yeah, I am expecting a fight today because I know Amaru is a great competitor. I am actually wearing this t-shirt because I'm playing Amaru. And
Nice.
yeah, I can't wait for Amaru versus David, sorry, episode 6 on the fan list to get underway.
Hey, we are excited as well. Let's go ahead and bring Amaru back in, and uh, and we'll get this thing going. All right, I'll read off some round one rules for you, and as you guys get ready, 10 questions in random geek categories. Aaron and I will alternate, giving them to each competitor. Uh, each competitor will have 15 seconds to write down their answer. We would like for you to please say aloud your answer when you also write it down. Spelling doesn't count, but try to get it as close as possible. Also, same with pronunciation. I know when you get into the geek realm, that can be difficult, but we all know how we can be lenient on that. All questions in this round are worth 1 point. You don't lose a point if you get anything wrong. A perfect round, 10 for 10, will trigger a 1 point bonus question. You have 3 repeats and 1 challenge. If you feel like anything didn't go your way or and it was our fault, the questions or anything like that, let us know and we can put in a challenge for you. You guys got any questions before we get started?
Good.
All right, Aaron, I will let you take it away with question 1.
All right. Good luck, competitors. Let's get this going. And in question number 1 is going to fall under the category of the MCU. In Avengers Endgame, what game are Tony and Nebula playing at the beginning of the film? I like playing games. How about you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what was your favorite like childhood game? But
I like Game of Life. I like Monopoly. I like board games. Really.
yeah, I'm a board game guy too. Scrabble was always my game.
Spelling.
Yeah, I'm big on spelling.
I just realized this might have to be an editor's cut, but did you want me to time them or are you timing them?
Oh, you can time. If you do the question, you can do the timing too.
Oh, all right. Well, they've had time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and start with, and I'll try and get these the fancy pronunciations right. Amaru.
Hey, paper football.
That is correct. And David.
I don't know the name of the game. I put flip finger football and I drew it. I don't think you can take it, but I don't know how it's called.
I mean,
he did draw it.
He knows what he's talking about. You flip the football. I mean,
I'm not going to challenge it if you don't give it to me.
I'm inclined to give you the point, David. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the point on that one. If Amarú wants to challenge that ruling, then I'll leave that up to him.
I didn't know you guys had a name for that game.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Is I don't know if that's just mainly an American thing or not. So I don't want to give you a wrong answer on something you knew was right. All right, question 2. In Middle Earth, who plays Pippin or Peregrine Took in the Lord of the Rings franchise? Oh, hang on, we lost David. Oh, no, we lost Aaron. I'm an idiot. I'm like, we lost somebody, and then I thought it was David, though. I just totally didn't even look at who left the screen. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm an idiot. Pens down, boards up. Start with David.
Billy Boy.
And Ruber.
Bring out the counter, Billy Boy.
2-2 as we move on to the third question.
All right, and gentlemen, question number 3 comes in the category of Star Trek, and your question simply is, who directed Star Trek First Contact? Both competitors think and write, going through the multitude of Star Trek films, Jesus, that exist.
Yeah. You can see my weakness when I'm writing questions. Sometimes I'm like, I can get deep in some questions, and then it's who directed Star Trek this? What year did this Star Trek come out?
And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and they're both ready. We'll go with Amarú first.
Jonathan Frakes.
That is correct. And David.
Jonathan Frakes.
We have a tied game of 3-3 going into the fourth question. Both players still perfect. Just as a reminder / jinx, should they achieve all 10, they will get an extra question. Might as well acknowledge.
He said it, not me. All right, 3-3 is the score. Moving into your fourth category of the Wizarding World. Which character's name was pulled first from the Goblet of Fire in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
If your name ever got pulled from a Goblet of Fire, how would you react?
I would probably react kind of like how Dumbledore did in the movie. Why did you put your name in that Goblet of Fire? That's my impression of Michael Gambon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, boards up. Let's start, David.
Victor Crumb.
And Amaru.
And you're Crumb. Victor Crumb.
Victor Crumb is correct for your 4th point each. Moving right along.
All right, into the 5th category of today's round 1 and the halfway point, we go to the world of DC. And the question is, what planet does Dr. Manhattan rescue himself to after finding out he has caused cancer in Watchmen?
Recuse. What planet does Dr. Manhattan recuse himself to?
Recuse. Yeah, I can read.
It's all good.
Have never been diagnosed as dyslexic.
Makes sense anyway. So
Doesn't seem like it phased them, but they both have boards ready.
I was
5,
gonna say
4, 3, 2, and 1. Amaru.
Where's the Skittles, M&Ms, all those places? Mars.
Ah, there we go. David.
Mars.
There we go. My bundling of a
5.
question not counted. There,
5 to 5. Still perfect. All right. Here we go. We just passed the halfway point. We move into this category, everybody's favorite: weapons, vehicles, magical objects, and technology. What is the name of the standard voice-activated machine pistol issued upon graduation from the academy used by all judges in Judge Dredd?
Now, this is a movie making both competitors think, if even for a second. And my thought is, are you the law?
I am the law.
Oh, Sylvester.
That was probably better than my Dumbledore impression.
It was close. It was close.
All right, let's get an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, boards up, and David.
I got this question against you, Amaru, in Mixed Bag, the lawgiver.
And Amaru.
I did, and I couldn't think about it. I knew it was something like that. I said adjudicator. I remember it. I was like, what was that called?
The lawmaker is correct. So David continues his perfect game. Amaru unfortunately falters, but that's okay. We still have a long way to go here, guys.
Wait, lawgiver or lawmaker?
It's lawgiver. Lawgiver.
All right. As we go ahead and move on to question number 7, everyone's favorite franchise that starts with a star, Star Wars. And the question is, what is the full name of Anakin's Padawan in Star Wars: The Clone Wars? The movie that broke box office records and everyone loves.
The Clone Wars. Jeez.
It's still better than Rise of Skywalker.
Hey,
I was gonna say, do you think that'll have a resurgence too, like the prequels? Are we gonna get to the day where
I'm hoping
goes,
Rise of Skywalker. I'm hoping Rise gets the same love like Last Jedi is getting now in a couple of years. Yeah, I know, right?
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amaru.
Ahsoka Tano.
That is correct. And David.
Ahsoka Tano.
There we go. Not much challenge in that one. With 6 to 7, David still with that slight 1-point lead.
That's right, 6 to 7. All right. Your 8th question in the category of Marvel, non-MCU. What is the name of the villainous leader of the shapeshifters known as Dabari, played by Jessica Chastain in X-Men Dark Phoenix?
Speaking of beloved movies that everyone saw.
Yeah, no kidding.
Both competitors wishing they had streamed this movie illegally online for free. Still glad they didn't buy a ticket.
All right, gonna need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, boards up. Start with David.
Is it Vol?
And Amaru.
I just said Sora. I didn't know it.
David is so close. It's Vuk. V-U-K. Vuk.
Ah, yeah, it is.
Good old Vuk. Classic Vuk. Beloved and remembered. No shame on that one, but unfortunately we will not have perfect rounds today because a good old Vuk.
From Joe.
As we move on to question number 9, and the penultimate question for this round is going to come from the category of mixed bag. The question is, what was the name of the company that created the ooze that made the turtles mutants in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze? And go back to a classic 90s film, the definition of mixed bag, I have to say, for Inner Geekdom, TMG Geek, whatever you call it.
Yeah. Some of the mixed bag questions are easier than others. I definitely feel that. But some of these are near and dear to my heart.
I can understand that one, as we'll go up to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and go with Amaru first.
I just put some random words together. Blackland Laboratories.
Not even close. David.
No.
I couldn't remember biotech.
No, unfortunately, we were just looking for letters. TGRI was the correct response.
TGRI.
Okay.
Oh, check.
All right. Your 10th question, as always in TMGeek, is plot summary. I'll give you the plot summary of a movie, of a geek film. You give me the film. From a far side of the world, an evil genius appears from the darkness, determined to annihilate the city of our hero, who has been hiding for 8 long years. Joining forces with old and new allies, it's time to become the hero again.
This is the round where I'm not going to make a joke. Anything I could say could possibly give away what this movie is.
Yeah.
So both competitors are thinking. Both competitors do still have all 3 repeats if you hate Kevin enough to make him read that again.
All right. And you're going to need an answer repeat.
I'm going to just give it to you now. Sorry, Kevin. Go ahead. Read it again.
To repeat it,
repeat.
Yeah.
All right. Your plot summary is as follows. From a far side of the world, an evil genius appears from the darkness, determined to annihilate the city of our hero, who has been hiding for 8 long years. Joining forces with old and new allies, it's time to become the hero again.
And the competitors will have a few more seconds to get their answers down. Amaru seems to have possibly worked for him. He does use his first repeat, but it looks like he's got an answer now.
Hey, that's definitely what they're for. So
For sure.
We'll see what he has in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, boards up. Start with David.
Is it The Dark Knight Rises?
Amaru.
I did too. Dark Knight Rises.
That is correct.
Yes.
Very good into the round there.
So after round 1, we head into round 2 with a score of 7-8, with David up by 1 point there still, and no perfect rounds thanks to good old Vuke.
Thanks to Vuke. All right, round 2.
What a name.
Your rules are as follows. Each competitor in round 2, it'll be the wheel round, just like most leagues that you've been in. You'll have 2 chances to spin at the wheel unless you land on opponent's choice first. Whatever you spin on your second spin, if you choose to take your mulligan, you will be stuck with. The competitor will get 5 questions from that chosen category. Questions are worth 2 points unless you would like to opt to go to multiple choice, at which point the value of that question is dropped to 1 point as well. Your opponent may steal if you give an incorrect answer, so use your multiple choice and repeats wisely. Repeats and challenges are still in effect. Amaru, you have 2 repeats in your challenge. David, I show you 3 repeats and your challenge. Any questions, fellas?
Nope.
All right, David, you're coming in leading by 1 point, 8-7 in round 2. So I'll read off the categories, and then you can let me know if you want to go first or second. categories tonight are Star Trek, which is David's strength, Star Wars, Middle Earth, Mixed Bag, MCU, which is Amaru's strength, Wizarding World, DCEU, quotes, and spinners and opponent's choice.
I am going to let Amaru spin first.
All right, he's going to defer to Amaru for first spin. And this wheel has been primed. So your first spin, Amaru, is in.
Look at it go.
And it is spinner's choice. Amaru, would you like for me to reread those categories for you?
No, I gotta go Wizarding World. Has to be.
Wizarding World sounds good. I will take Amaru's Wizarding World questions. All right, Amaru, getting the spinner's choice, choosing Wizarding World. I would have sworn this was what your strength was going to be whenever I asked for strengths, but that's okay.
Not playing against me.
that is true. All right, let's see how it goes. Question 1 in Wizarding World. Who plays Langdon Shaw in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
Wow, coming out the gate.
We have to try, don't we?
You do. Ooh.
Gonna need an answer, multiple choice in 5, 4.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. All right. Is it A, Kevin Guthrie, B, Ronan Rafferty, C, Colin Farrell, or D, John Voight?
Oh, man.
Give me an answer in 5, 4, 3.
John Voight.
That is incorrect.
Damn.
David,
Well, take the
for
point.
the steal, for the 1-point steal, David, who plays Langdon Shaw in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Is it A, Kevin Guthrie, B, Ronan Rafferty, C, Colin Farrell, or D, John Voight?
Is it Ronan Raftery?
Ronan Rafferty is correct for 1 point.
Yep.
All right, so David extends his lead to 2 points there, but we still have 4 points left. Or, I'm sorry, 4 questions left in Amaru's second round. All right, question 2 in the Wizarding World. I'll take this out until I can fix that. In the Half-Blood Prince, what is the name of the tavern in which Harry follows Professor Slughorn to on Dumbledore's orders, accompanied by Ron and Hermione?
Damn. Oh. The 3 broomsticks.
The 3 broomsticks is correct for 2 points. All right, so Maru tying up the game there, 9-9. Thank you, Aaron, for doing that.
I got you.
Question 3, your halfway mark in round 2, Amaru. In Crimes of Grindelwald, after their discussion upon the rooftop in London, what does Albus Dumbledore give to Newt Scamander?
It's basically a card to Flamel's safe house.
That is correct. An address card is all I was looking for, so that is correct. 2 points. All right, Amaru taking the lead there. Your penultimate question, Amaru, in Wizarding World. In Chamber of Secrets, what is the base color of the flying Ford Anglia car that Ron, Fred, and George show up in to rescue Harry from his caged bedroom?
I'm gonna hope you're not too specific on this. I mean, it's blue. Blue.
It is blue. That's all I'm looking for. 2 points there.
What?
I wasn't gonna be too nope, sorry, it was Periwinkle. Just kidding. All right. Question 5 in Wizarding World, your final question. What Wizarding World says this line while casting sorry, let me restart that. What Wizarding World character says this line while casting a spell? Eye of Rabbit, harpstring hum, turn this water into rum.
That would be Seamus.
Seamus Finnegan is correct for 2 points. All right, Amaru, after stumbling a little bit out of the gate, cleans up the house in that round, taking 8 points out of a possible 8 out of on the last 4 questions. Fantastic job, Amaru.
There you go. So the score is 15-9. There you go.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I got you.
And I knew that was going to happen. All right, David, your spin for round 2 is up. All right. And your first spin for the round is in. And it lands on opponent's choice. All right.
I knew opponents was coming.
Amaru, do you want me to read off the list?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. We have available Star Trek, Star Wars, Middle Earth, Mixed Bag, MCU, DCU, quotes, and for whatever reason, if you'd want to, Spinner's Choice, I guess.
That'd make it interesting.
I mean, I wouldn't disallow it. So
yeah, you're gonna have to do it. It's mixed bag.
Mixed bag. All right, going for mixed bag. Going for the jugular there. And Aaron, if you will take David's mixed bag questions.
Bye.
Absolutely. All right, David, you're not far off him. 6 points will tie it up. So here we go. In the category of mixed bag, what is Charlie's stepdad's name in Bumblebee? And you will only need the first name for that.
Oh, right. Ron?
That is correct for 2 points. And it'll put him closer, 15-11, being the score there. Question number 2. Who plays Dr. Belloc in Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Damn it. Multiple choice.
All right, and your options are A, Paul Freeman, B, Anthony Higgins, C, Denholm Elliott, or D, William Hootkins.
Paul Freeman.
That is going to be correct for 1 more point, pulling him just a little closer to Amaru. As we go into question number 3 in mixed bag. What is the name of the nightclub owned by the titular character in Barbed Wire?
Yeah. Yes, this one I have not seen, so multiple choice.
Fair enough. The people who left the theater said that too. Options are A, Club Bombay, B, the Cell Block, C, the Hammerhead, or D, the Black Market.
The Cell Block?
Is going to be incorrect as we move over to Amaru for a chance to steal. And once again, what is the name of the nightclub owned by the titular character in Barbed Wire? Is it A, Club Bombay, B, the Cell Block, C, the Hammerhead, or D, the Black Market?
Didn't go with my gut last time, so let's do it this time. And my gut's saying something else, but do it. Club Bombay.
It is also incorrect. The answer was C, the Hammerhead.
Okay.
Fun fact.
We're wrong. I'm good with that.
Fun fact: the Cell Block is the bar from Cocktail.
Huh. Okay. I don't even know what you're talking about, but sweet.
It's not a geek movie, so it doesn't matter here.
There you go.
All right, so David does miss that one, but Amarú doesn't capitalize, so we stay at 15-12 as we move on to question number 4. In what U.S. city is The Crow mainly set in?
Multiple choice.
All right, and your options are going to be A, Los Angeles, B, New York City, C, Chicago, or D, Detroit.
Both my options were there. Chicago?
And Amarú, we're going to go ahead and head to you for the steal once again. Your question is, in what U.S. city is The Crow mainly set? Your options are A, Los Angeles, B, New York City, C, Chicago, or D, Detroit.
Detroit.
That is going to be correct for 1 point, as Amarú will take that 1 point lead, 16-12. As we get to David's final question here in round number 2, the 2 points would put him within 2 going into round 3. And the question is, who directed 30 Days of Night?
Multiple choice.
All right. And your options are A, Anthony Waller, B, Taylor Hackford, C, Paul W.S. Anderson, or D, David Slade.
All those directors sounded. Is it?
And we'll need an answer.
C.
And once again, we are going to go to Amarú for the opportunity to steal the point here. Your question is, who directed 30 Days of Night? Your options are A, Anthony Waller, B, Taylor Hackford, C, Paul W.S. Anderson, or D, David Slade.
Taylor Hackford.
That is also going to be incorrect. The answer was D, David Slade. And so with that, I think Mixed Bag did exactly what he wanted it to do, as Amarú does have the 4-point lead going into round number 3. 16-2 is 12 is our current score, not 2. That'd be mean.
I think you're absolutely right there, Aaron. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. All right. And we move on to round 3. 16-12, still anybody's game. So round 3 is definitely not for the faint of heart here in TMGeek. Your official rules are as follows, just like Schmodown style rules. You'll pick 3 numbers between 1 and 12. Each competitor is going to get 3 questions worth 2, 3, and 5 points respectively, according to the numbers that you give me. No stealing or multiple choice in this round. Amarú, you have 2 repeats and your challenge. David, all 3 repeats in your challenge is what I have. Is that right, Aaron?
Yep, I have it as well, yes.
Okay, just making sure. All right, and so Amarú, since you are in the lead, you will give me 3 numbers first between 1 and 12.
10, 1, and 3.
10, 1, 3. All right, and David, 3 numbers between 1 and 12 that are not 10, 1, or 3.
I am going to go 2, 9, and 7.
2, 9, and 7. All right, we'll keep it with the same format. So, Aaron, if you want to give David his round 3 questions.
Absolutely. So, David, your 2-pointer is going to be up first. You picked the number 2, which is going to fall within the category of DC films.
Okay.
And your 2-pointer is, in Batman Forever, what is the real first and last name of the Riddler?
Edward Nygma.
And that is going to be correct for those 2 points. That'll push David up to 14. He will have to answer his 3 now as well, which will put him in the lead by 1 point. And
Correct.
your 3-pointer came in the category of number 9, which is going to fall under movie quotes.
Okay.
And your question is, he's quite clever, for a human being, is a line from what space-based film?
Oh, right. Oh, I think it's.
And we'll need that in.
Empire Strikes Back.
See it again for me just because it can't fill out for a second.
The Empire Strikes Back.
That is going to be correct for 3 points. And David will take back the lead 17-16 as we move on to Amaru's 2-pointer.
A great job, great pull by David there to preserve himself from the TKO and make Amaru have to answer some questions. So category 10, Amaru chose first. That is in the category of Middle Earth. Your 2-pointer, Amarú in Middle Earth. Which member of the Fellowship aggressively tried to take the One Ring from Bilbo?
Boromir.
Boromir is correct.
You said Bilbo, so I was like, wait, what? But okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I read the wrong thing. That was my bad. I was reading the backup too. Sorry. I got those mixed up, but yeah. All right. 2 of my yeah.
For the second time, judges' errors aside, the competitors still
Yes.
get the questions correct. Thank
Yes.
God we're not that bad.
Hey.
And so with that, Amarú will go up by 2 points, taking back the lead 18-17, which means it's going to go back to David's 5-pointer. And David, you picked the number 7, which falls under the category of heroes and villains.
Okay.
And the question is, what does the acronym EDITH, the new glasses-based tech given to Peter by Tony in Spider-Man Far From Home, stand for?
Even dead, I'm the hero.
And that is going to be 5 big points for David. That is going to push him up to 22 points to Amaru's 18.
All right.
What a pull from David.
Yeah, I saw when he broke out the whiteboard. He probably knew it. He just wanted to make sure he get the words all in the right order. Perfect pull from David. All right, Amaru. So with that being said, your 3-pointer is 4 points, and but you will have to hit your 5 to secure a win. So your 3-pointer comes in round category 1, which is Star Wars.
Okay.
So your 3-pointer in Star Wars. In The Empire Strikes Back, what is Han Solo's call sign on Hoth?
Rogue 3.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Echo 7.
I knew that,
Echo 7.
but I wasn't trying to think about it because it didn't matter. So
That is true. So that pressure is off, and we move to your final category. Excuse me, for 5 points and the win. Your category is Wizarding World. Category 3 is Wizarding World. Your 5-pointer in Wizarding World. What is the name of Gellert Grindelwald's base in Austria, where he reveals Credence's true identity?
So
Team.
You do still have 2 repeats tomorrow if you need them.
I mean,
5,
repeat
4,
that.
3. Okay. 1 repeat left. For your 5-pointer in Wizarding World and the win. What is the name of Gellert Grindelwald's base in Austria where he reveals Credence's true identity?
Oh man. Is it? Damn. Lovely.
Question, final, sorry, answer or repeat in 5, 4, 3, 2,
The last one.
1. All right, last repeat. And for 5 points and the win. What is the name of Gellert Grindelwald's base in Austria where he reveals Credence's true identity?
I mean, if it's this, it is, and if it isn't, it's hey.
All right, gonna need an answer in 5.
Newmangard.
ooh,
And your winner,
Hopefully I didn't pronounce it.
David Garcia Alonso. It's Nurmengard Castle. Nurmengard
Very
Castle. I was
close.
gonna say he
Very
almost had
close.
Why
had
did I
it.
do that?
One letter is what decided the win today, but a very, very impressive match from both competitors.
All right, let's let Amaru sit on that one for a second, and we'll talk to our winner for the evening. David, you did what had to be done. Your answers your 2, your 3, and your 5. Great job in this match. How are you feeling?
phew. I mean, first of all, I knew that that question, Amaru, just knowing what they were talking about, because I knew what they were talking about, the prison, where they put later the prisoners and everything. I couldn't remember the name of that. Amaru getting that close proves why he is the Wizarding World Champion.
Yes.
Aside of that, I was sweating with that quote. I knew I had heard that quote many, many, many times. It took a while for me to click it. I am just happy that I could win with mixed bag, because this seems to be a trend with me and Maru, that I will answer mixed bag questions playing against him, and this time was a lot closer than the last one. So next time he will win.
He definitely may. You definitely had the wheel was always all the way against you tonight. Given Amaru's spinner's choice, you opponent's choice, and even in the mixed bag thing, you have a U.S. city involved in that. That can be
Well,
difficult.
not really. That was on me. I was between Detroit and Chicago.
Gotcha.
In the director, that was on me as well. So yeah.
Oh, that's fair. All right. Well, you get your first win in TMGeek. I don't think this is the last time we will see you and Amaru face each other at all. But yeah, the rivalry does continue. Is there anyone else you could see yourself facing or would like to in the next I guess you'd call it the next round? Another 1-0 that you might want to face.
Honestly, I don't know, because there are so many names that I know and I would love to play. So I don't know. Honestly, give me whoever you want.
All right, feed him whoever. We will do it. All right, thanks, David. We'll bring you back on in just a moment. And we'll bring in our unfortunate second place finisher, most certainly not a loser in this one, Amaru Ruber Moses. How are you feeling, man? I know you're feeling. I know how you're feeling, but
I'm feeling weird. One, I knew it wasn't John Boyd, but he gave me his option, and I was like, if I get this wrong, he's gonna get it right because I know the other two aren't. I feel weird because I didn't mean to say Newengard, but I think I got so nervous the R didn't get pronounced. I was like, it's new, and it just didn't come out. And I'm just like, oh, so I can like take it as a win, but it's not a win. Because I really was trying to say Nuremberg, but it just did not come out my mouth correctly. And being so confused, I'm like, wait, there couldn't be any other place. So when I said it and I heard it and he made the noise, I was like, it's too late now. I can't like fix myself. So yeah, I'm like about the fact that I knew that answer and I meant to have the R. I just could not. Yeah. It's all right though.
Yeah, it happens.
It shows I can beat David. Going into it, I knew I needed luck. When you said Wizarding World, I was like, luck's on my side. Now here's a Crimes of Grindelwald question. Let's go. But it's technically a Harry Potter question, so I'm gonna talk myself to death. So it is what it is.
Yes, absolutely. And I do apologize for the first question in round 3, saying Bilbo instead of Frodo. But you fought through it. You knew the answer. So, but yeah, 7 out of 10 in the first round, 9 points total in round 2. Just came up a little short in round 3, but what a fight! And we'll be excited to have you back in the run for the championship. Is there anybody that you'd like to call out or play in Geek?
Anybody whose first name is not David.
You just want somebody different.
For one match, and then I'll take it again.
Yeah, if I see you guys back together, it would be towards the two people with 3 wins. I could see that you guys being in competition for that. So hopefully that'll be the case. Let's bring David back in, and we will end this stream. All right, Amaru, anything you'd like to plug before we end this?
Your reviews, as always. Next episode of One Gotta Stay coming out next Monday. I will post a video for the next 4 choices on Thursday. You get 4 options. You choose one to stay. We had a really great episode yesterday with Ava DuVernay, Barry Jenkins, Ryan Coogler, or Jordan Peele. You only get to pick the work of one to keep. It was really fun. So.
Awesome. Glad to have you and look forward to having you back on. David, anything you'd like to plug?
Well, we are about to start taping the Geek Division matches in Opening Night Trivia League, which I am running alongside Alex Martinez. So yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. And Aaron, your thoughts on this match? Closing thoughts?
Both competitors played an absolutely great game. Yeah, obviously, the one letter aside, the score that Amarú pulled would win in most matches. So I don't think either of these competitors can be looked down upon. I also think it's noteworthy that only so many franchises can get to 6 entries and still be entertaining. So you join the ranks of Star Wars, Star Trek, and Fast and Furious, if that's your thing. No, but today was a great match. And I think walking away, David can say one thing. Even down, I'm still the winner. Great match, guys.
Hey, there you go. All right, and a great match it certainly was. Tune in next time to TMGeek as we continue our run for the championship. Our first 2 competitors to get to 3 wins. Still haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm working on something. So I will let you guys know, and we will have something cool coming up for you. Thanks for tuning in and have a great night. Keep geeking out.